Breaking news. On this historic day, March 18, 2025, a monumental chapter in American history is being written. President Donald Trump has ordered the complete, unredacted release of 80,000 pages of classified documents related to the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. This unprecedented declassification, executed under Executive Order 14,176, ushers in a new era of transparency and promises to reframe decades of mystery and debate. For over 60 years, the tragic events of November 22, 1963, have haunted the American psyche. On that fateful day in Dallas, President Kennedy was fatally shot, an event that not only shocked the nation, but also spawned a myriad of conspiracy theories. The Warren Commission's investigation, which concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone, has long been a subject of controversy, questioning, and alternative theories. Over the years, successive administrations, from George H.W. Bush to Joe Biden, have slowly released thousands of documents, yet many vital records remained locked away. Today, that long-awaited promise is finally being fulfilled. Today's declassification involves a staggering 80,000 pages of documents that provide detailed insights into the investigation of the JFK assassination. These files, collected as part of the President's Commission on the Assassination of President Kennedy, now reveal not only the inner workings of the 1960s intelligence community, but also previously hidden facets of the case. Released without redactions, these documents are now accessible online via the National Archives website and in person at the College Park facility in Maryland. Cox, Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard emphatically stated, "Promises made, promises kept," underscoring the administration's commitment to maximum transparency. Along with records on JFK's assassination, the files also include documents related to the assassinations of Senator Robert F. Kennedy and civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr., a broader initiative to address long-standing public demands for full disclosure. The implications of this release are profound. While experts caution that these documents may not unveil a definitive smoking gun to completely overturn established theories, they offer an unprecedented opportunity to revisit and reanalyze one of the most significant events in modern American history. Historians, researchers, and even conspiracy theorists are now poring over these records, hoping to uncover new clues, clarify inconsistencies, or finally put to rest decades of speculation. This massive declassification is a culmination of relentless pressure from lawmakers, historians, and the public, each demanding that every piece of the puzzle be made available. The release not only reaffirms the investigative work of the Warren Commission, but also raises fresh questions about the inner workings of the intelligence community during the tumultuous 1960s. Could these pages finally offer new perspectives on what really happened in Dallas? While some remain skeptical, the sheer volume of information guarantees that debates and analyses will continue for years to come. It is essential to understand the context behind today's release. The journey toward full disclosure began with the President John F. Kennedy Assassination Records Collection Act of 1992, which mandated the collection and eventual public release of all related documents. Despite numerous partial releases over the years, a significant number of files were withheld due to national security concerns and other legal restrictions. President Trump's executive order on January 23, 2025, finally set a definitive timeline to declassify and publish the remaining documents, fulfilling a campaign promise that has resonated with millions of Americans eager for answers. This decision was not made lightly. Critics and supporters alike have debated the potential impact of releasing these files. While some argue that the documents may confirm the long-held conclusion that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone, others believe they could expose overlooked details hinting at a broader conspiracy. The reality, as experts suggest, is likely to be complex, offering nuanced insights rather than clear-cut answers. Public reaction has been immediate and intense. Supporters hail this move as a victory for democracy and a critical step toward reclaiming historical truth. For decades, the opaque veil of secrecy has only fueled mistrust in government institutions. Today's release represents a decisive break from that tradition, empowering citizens with the raw materials needed to scrutinize the past. However, not everyone is convinced that all secrets will be laid bare. Some officials warn that the documents require careful analysis, and that premature conclusions could mislead the public. Already, historians and investigative journalists are gearing up for a deep dive into these records. Expect a wave of documentaries, news specials, and online analyses as new insights emerge. Looking ahead, the declassification is expected to spark a renewed public and academic interest in not only the JFK assassination but also in related cases like the murders of Robert F. Kennedy and Martin Luther King Jr. The National Archives has indicated that additional documents will continue to be digitized and released, providing an ongoing resource for researchers and enthusiasts. That concludes our comprehensive coverage of today's groundbreaking declassification. As these 80,000 pages of history become fully accessible, we invite you to join the conversation. Share your thoughts, theories, and questions in the comments below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on this historic story. This is your channel name, your trusted source for deep dives into the mysteries of our past and the events shaping our future.